practical. Practical, high mobility medicine, saving time and saving lives.
They're getting the most effective CPR.
Tactical to practical. Developed for tactical advantage, declassified for practical use.
Down for a man down. Possible cardiac arrest.
Tactical, high mobility medicine, taking high-tech aid to the front lines.
As a warfighter moves quickly forward, we want to be right there with them. And some antibiotics.
Practical, high mobility medical equipment, just introduced and already saving lives.
It means you now have a much better chance at survival.
Rescue crews call it the board. This is a Revivant auto pulse. It's a new invention, a CPR machine that's used only on patients whose hearts have stopped. Already, it's achieving startling results.
Down for a man down. Possible cardiac arrest.
And then once we started it up, we literally all of us jumped at least a good foot or 2 feet back, just kind of, wow, this is really something. This is absolutely really something. Now, we know that we can't do CPR like this machine can do CPR.
After 6 years and $26 million in development, this new chest compression CPR device is saving lives that might otherwise have been lost.
Give him some fluid.
Studies at Johns Hopkins Medical Center show that the auto-pulse compressions generate almost 3 times the blood flow of manual CPR. Researchers say that's the key to bringing back patients whose hearts have stopped for more than several minutes.
What does it mean to the patient is that they're getting the most effective CPR that they can possibly give. Certainly better than any human can give it to you. It circulates the medications so much better and so much faster. It recreates a natural pulse rhythm so much better and so much more efficient than we can with manual CPR.
Another benefit, it leaves the paramedics free to perform other life-saving procedures.
So while one person is with the needle trying to find an accessible vein, somebody else is ventilating the patient while somebody's getting prepared to intubate that patient.
2003, in a scene similar to this reenactment,
Go ahead, ventilate.
paramedics race to the San Francisco home of a patient whose heart has stopped for nearly 8 minutes.
And no pulse. Defibrillating now.
When electric shock fails to restart it, they strap on the board and begin compressions. An estimated 27 minutes pass with no heartbeat.
Bringing somebody back after 27 minutes with no pulse is basically unheard of.
Finally, the monitor shows heart activity.
And after 27 minutes, the auto pulse got a pulse back, and he returned to his family completely neurologically intact.
The auto pulse is an automated version of cardiac massage, or CPR, a technique first developed in the late 1950s by William Bennett Cohenhoven of Johns Hopkins University. Despite the widespread use of the technique, hundreds of thousands of people die of cardiac arrest every year. The chest compression technique has remained largely unchanged until the invention of the autopulse. Now, this civilian medical technology is being used by the U.S. Marines.